So I guess when it comes to marine plastic pollution for the everyday person, it's important to know about what 8 million tons of plastic makes its way into the ocean every year. So for a bit of a scale, that's about one garbage truck equivalent every minute. That number is only expected to double by 2050, and then double again in the next several decades after that, with business as usual projections. So that's about everyday consumption. That's about the current recycling measures. It's about people letting things continue as usual. That's the trajectory we're on. When it comes to the impact of marine plastic in the oceans, it's it's really hard to over exaggerate the impact, whether that comes from entanglement risks of marine animals through to the ingestion of plastic, not only in marine animals and seabirds, but also in the human food chain. We're finding microplastics literally in every ecosystem and every facet of the world now, because the problem is so pervasive, whether that's in rainwater, in core ice samples, in our own food chain. Humans are eating microplastic now because it's so pervasive. The issue has just permeated into every facet of not only our lives, but our ecosystems. And the impact that has in terms of physical entanglement risk, in terms of poison pollution, because people don't know this, but plastics are great sponges at absorbing toxins in their surrounding environment. And when you eat that, those toxins can get released into our own, into our own bodies. But the most terrifying part, I think, is that we still don't know the full extent of this impact. We're talking, in the benthic seabed, we're talking how it impacts humans in terms of why we're eating plastic and how the impact that has, in terms of how much more plastic is, throughout every element of our ecosystem. We know so much and it's so bad. But what's even more terrifying is the full impact that we don't know yet.